Okay, so for the Padlet assignment, I'm going to start with my introduction. And so this is basically just telling my name and what section I'm in and a picture of me. And then for the next one, we had our biography. And I linked it from the assignment on Moodle. But the purpose of this assignment was just for Ms. Debbie to be able to know us a little bit better and give us a little bit of insight on who we are. And then for the name tent, so we did this on the first day of class, and we created just like on Word. We did our name in all caps, and then we put a picture with us on there, and we folded it in half. And this was just a way to take attendance to make sure everybody was there. For our concept map, that was the next activity we did for the semester. We picked something that we thought was going to be interesting to write a goal and objectives on, and I picked my cadaver class this semester. We use Bloom's taxonomy to help us state the objectives correctly. So I'm going to try to bring up my graph. And so right here you can see you just started with the goal, and then we went off of that using the Bloom's taxonomy, the synthesis, evaluation, and then we just kind of described each one. So like for example, for my synthesis off of my goal, that I will be able to prepare a plan of action for treatment with this knowledge once I am a physical therapist. So just to give a little bit of insight on that. And then next we did Symbaloo, Digo, and Pinterest. And these were bookmarking websites. And so basically what this project was, we got to pick a place that we thought would be interesting to travel to. And these websites were really helpful on kind of organizing our itinerary, places we want to stay, things we wanted to do, just stuff like that. So I'm going to see if I can pull it up. Sorry, it's taking a minute. Let's see if so as you can see here, my Symbaloo came up. I don't think my Digo is going to, but it was really easy to use. And so like I have my travel plans and the restaurants and going to Greece, things to do, activities, luxury places. Just it made it really easy to organize everything that we needed to have. And then Pinterest also gave a lot of good ideas, and things like Pinterest is useful for like posting and stuff like that. So the next one was the Canva brochure, and Canva was probably the best website we used all semester. It was really, really easy to use, and it's not just making brochures. You can do invitations, presentations. It's not just useful for school, it's useful for work, and just like, if you're getting married and you want to make your own invitation, just life in general. And so the brochure I made is right over here. It was a slideshow. Let's see if I'll pull up. But yeah, my first page was just, title of my brochure. Then it gave my restaurants, the must-sees, all that. But it was really easy to use. I really liked this website. And then we did the favorite things. And so this was on Google Slideshow, and this was really easy to use. So we just picked a few of our favorite things, put it into Google Slides. It was much easier than PowerPoint actually, which I was surprised about. And you can insert videos, things like that. Let's see. Yeah, but overall, that was a good tool to use. And then the Google app was the next thing we did, and I had Storybird, and so again we used Google Slides, I believe, to do this. And the thing I like most about all the Google apps is that it automatically saves to your computer. You don't have to worry about like Xing out of it and it not saving any of your progress. But I did just an overview about everything about the app, price of it, how to access, classroom use, and then did a video tutorial on it. Okay, so the next assignment we did was Blogger, and this is where we created our own blog, just about something you either you liked or you had an interest in. And this can be useful in the future, like if you ever want to create your own, like an actual blog and something you're very passionate about or you know a lot about. So I picked just the SEC softball standings throughout this semester and posted a few things. Okay, and then the next thing we had was our COVID movie, and I have it linked below. It's on YouTube. And it was just insight about what we did over quarantine, how we kept busy, you know, if it was a good thing that we kind of had like a little bit of a break. Obviously, it wasn't a great thing because of the pandemic, but how it affected us overall. And then Google site was the next thing we did. We created our own website through Google. I'm just going to pull mine up. And so I named mine my resume site. So it had a little paragraph about me at the beginning and a picture. Then it went into my resume. And I think, yeah, my favorite things. Then it was into my hobbies and interests. And so that was just a few things that I like to do, people to hang out with. And then we had our blog and our movie. And then just future plans, which was, you know, what we're going to do after graduation, schools we're going to go to, things like that. Overall for Padlet, I liked it, but I definitely think there's a better way to organize your portfolio. Wasn't my favorite app we used all year, but it was relatively easy to use, and I would use it again if I needed to. It didn't really take me too long to do this assignment because it was just pretty straightforward on what you needed to do. Screencast, obviously I'm using it now, and I will put that in there after I finish this, my link on YouTube of this. But I like Screencast. It was okay. I just didn't like how I had to download a program from my Mac. And then it was a lot of like I had to go into my system to access this, to allow it to do this. So it was a little bit more difficult to use than I thought it was going to be. But my final thoughts about this class, I really enjoyed it. I thought I learned a lot actually about all the different programs I could use for school, for work, things like that. Obviously, the teacher was awesome in my opinion. So after this semester, I'll have one last semester. I graduate in December, and then hopefully by May, I'll be off to grad school, to physical therapy school, either in Houston or somewhere in Louisiana. For the summer, I'll mostly just be working and then preparing for my applications. But yeah, that is it.